Okay, so on the 25th of May, Lorraine, in Casa Lorraine, Wheezy. So Lorraine was supposed to have a second edition of its premiere, a country called premiere, and it was supposed to happen in Kumasi, KNUST, one of the auditoriums over there. Yeah. And proud to that, he has made had a successful premiere in Accra, at the National Theatre, and it was a successful one and very nice one. Though the premiere became a concert, a whole show on its own. I saw performances like celebrities turn out, musicians, artists passed through, and Charlie. It was a massive one, very nice one, and this is the first time such thing has happened. This is the first time for the premiere to become a concert, a show. This is the first time, and big ups to Lorraine for that one, and Charlie. The numbers were crazy. So the second one was supposed to happen in Kumasi, KNUST, and that was on 25th, just the past Saturday, yeah. Just after the first one in Accra, the National Theatre, Lorraine had to move to Kumasi, and I think on Tuesday, he released a press statement from his camp. There was a press statement from his camp, and there were a lot of errors in that press statement. Because I mentioned Kumasi at the top press, there were a lot of errors in that press statement, and people beneath the press statement, I think it stated that from management, and people were like, a whole win. We know you are uneducated, so you need to get the competent people, like people who are very educated to work with, so they can cover up for you. But getting people just like your standard is below the belt, and if your team can bring out the press statement with errors like this, it's very bad. Like the word, so it kicked the conversation again, because just after the premiere, Accra is the center. So after Accra's premiere, like the whole noise about the premiere went down. So on Tuesday, when they released that press statement, it's kicked off again on Twitter. You could see everywhere. If you get on various social media, in their comment section where you could read comments, you see the bashing and all. Other blogs also picked it up, and you get into their comment section, you see. But on Twitter, it was very nice and funny. So even traditional media picked it up. A few of them discussed it on their platform. You see, that our pundits we have here, they went all out bashing the wind that he should have the competent people around him and all. So I think later in the day or the next day, one of those, Lorraine had to come out to tell us that it was a period stand to the food and the S, because he realized the whole buzz and the whole conversations about the country called Ghana Premier went down. He had to cook something up, so he did that with his team just to reap the interest of the conversation and all, and it worked, because a lot of us had to talk about it, repost and it was all about the country called Ghana. So there was the second edition of the premiere was supposed to happen in Kumasi, which happened, and it was successful, very nice one. So the first one turned into a contest, and the second one turned into a worship show, or wherever, I don't know how to put it. So we had Guru and the other guys perform at the National Theatre, which is the first edition, and with the second edition, you could hear them playing some worship song and some praising, and so his godfather or pastor or wherever he is turned out to be the prophet Stephen Adum-Chedia or wherever. I don't know if the Stephen is right, but I know it's Adum-Chedia, which most of us know him. So before the premiere, I personally saw Lling attend, I think 2 or 3 funerals. The ones I can remember of is Helen G. White, the Kuamieugene actress. I think her father. I think they were burying her father. So I don't. Yeah. So I think he attended that, and there was another funeral which is Matilda. Sorry, another Kuamieugene actress. I think he passed through that side too, and he had a lot of rounds to do. You know, he had to go for interviews and also. I think he had a lot of rounds that day. And I think for that day, with the rounds he had, he was not supposed to be driving by himself. He was supposed to get a driver on that day because the rounds were too much. But I know because he was having his program on that day to people around him, he must give them responsibilities and like give them few things to do just to make everything a successful one. But at least he could have gotten himself a driver, just one person could have saved the situation. Because the whole thing is on you. Though you've delegated obligations to the team, there are things that they will still call you for confirmation and for updates and all. They will still call you. So imagine you are driving, calls are coming from here, calls coming from here, calls coming from here. Like it's not healthy. It's not healthy. And you have to rush from here to here to here to here to here, and of course I also come and challenge the distractions and challenge to be too much. So on that day, you were supposed to get a driver. When the driver is driving, at least you can attend to the course and wherever it is. Get it? It was unfortunately he was driving by himself, doing all those rounds by himself, and I wouldn't advise that. It was very bad of him and his team. I think they could have worked on that just to save the whole situation. So he had the accident, and I know we all know about the accident, so I'm not even going to go into that. So the Benz with the branded wherever of the country called Ghana was involved in the accident. With that moment, all the blogs and the news that we saw around was Lling has been involved in that. Now a few hours to his premiere, that was all we were seeing. And we were seeing the car and all. We didn't know, or like they didn't bring us the information that there were other people involved in that accident, or they didn't make us know that other people involved in the accident and their status, like their condition. Let me put it that way, their condition. Luckily enough, days after, a few news portals have followed up and realized that there was a man with his son, 3-year-old son, who were victim of the accident. And what I've heard is Lling was overspeeding, just like I said, because he had a lot of rounds. That was what he would do. So I think he was overspeeding, according to reports and from what people are saying, witnesses and all. And he said Lling was overspeeding, so he ran into, he veered off his lane and he ran into those victims. So report says the man is seriously injured and the guy, the little boy, the little boy has been confirmed dead, and this is a very sad one. Yeah, very sad one. People are very mad at Lling. Very mad at Lling. The whole thing is he was able to go for his premiere while those people were suffering on the sick bed. That is why people are mad. And I don't know what you also think. So people are very mad at that, and I think I don't have a say on that. I don't know like the details of those stories. But I'm very sure the team is working hard to settle those issues and all. Another thing that got people mad is the fact that after the premiere that he showed up on Sunday, he went again to church. That's Philadelphia movement or wherever it is. Adum Church, Prophet Adum Church, and there was a Thanksgiving service or wherever it is, and according to those people who are mad, they said the man is using wherever it is for promotion or whatever, that it's God that saved Lling. So if it's God that saved Lling, what happened to the little guy who is dead and the man suffering on the sick bed? So this all like this, what the conversation is about, and this is why people are mad. I don't know what you think. Let me know what you also think about this whole thing. Like, it's quite dicey, and talking about Charlie. Another side of the story is a lot of people, and then media personality who has also followed that same thing is nanaaddo. He posted on his social media or whatever, and said on radio as well that he's disappointed in the doctors who had to treat Lling right after his accident and the hospital as well. He's disappointed in them for allowing Lling to go for the premium. You know, the doctors will do their part, but they can't infringe on your rights. You know, the hospital is not a prison or a police station or wherever. It's the police station that way when you go, a part of your rights is being taken from you. You know, you can't. There are things that you ask them for that they won't grant you. Though you will insist and all, they will still not. You get it. But with the hospital, they will do their part. They will try to treat you. If they are supposed to keep you there, they will. But if you insist that you want to go, they will try and tell you the consequences beside that comes with it. And if you still insist, they have nothing to do. They can't keep you there. You get it? All they will do is to help the situation, but they can't go overboard. So with those people on that part saying that, oh no, I don't agree with them. They don't bring the hospital and the doctor into this. I think they are not supposed to blame. If you want to blame, you can blame Lling and his team for that, but not the hospital and the doctor. So I think those people should leave the hospital and the doctor out of it. It's not a good thing, yeah, because you can't force somebody like Lling. Even an ordinary person, you can't force. An ordinary citizen, you can't force them. You get it? And not to talk about somebody like Lling. You get it? Yeah. If people could remember a few months ago, what's his name? In December, Sonibadu was here in Ghana to have a show and wherever, and all of a sudden the news was, or what he told us was, he had an accident that people were saying all was lies and all. On the day of the event, you saw Sonibadu perform without his crutches and all. And after what we had to hear was they had to inject him to come and perform. Then why didn't the doctor also stop him from that? You get it? But the doctor did what he could just for him to perform on that day. And those things are even done for footballers and all. So it could be said they had to go the extra mile. You know, those things will cost you also extra, and Lling can afford. So it could be said they had to go the extra and make sure at least Lling could attend that ceremony, and surely there will be medical practitioners or wherever available for him there, just in case there's anything to attend to him and all. So, like, if you don't know the details, sometimes you talk and you say things that you are not supposed to say. So I advise those people to cool down and challenge. I know people will also say I'm also speaking nonsense, but that's the fact. You don't know even if he had a medical team, a special medical team, just for him because of that situation. Okay, you know that, like, those are the things. He can afford those services. So you sitting at the one side who cannot afford even first aid at home, Charlie, you wouldn't understand. You would think he's in the same shoes with you. No, it's not. So I beg, it don't be so, Charlie. Make I not talk much, and Charlie, big ups to City News for that report. Yeah, and other Charlie, one man there, he vex power, he vex they talk too much, like plenty. Prophet, I don't check gear and work. Charlie, it be crazy. Let me know what you think also about this whole situation. Let me know whether you think Lling, like, let me know what you think about this situation, the accident and all. Like, another side of the story was someone was saying it was the other man who was the victim, the man and their son, who ran into Lorraine's car. With, like, Charlie, it's all complicated. I think we need to get the exact step. We need to get. I think we have to get that from the police. Yeah, we have to get that from the police, because the police are the people that will give us the right information. But for those around there, Charlie, look at Funny Face issue. They said the kids are dead. No. It turned out that no one was there. You get it? So sometimes the eyewitness will just be serious. But when the police at least comes out, it's not always that the police will be right, but at least that will be the official report as to what happened. So let's wait for the police to bring their side. And another thing that we were saying was even this Funny Face, who didn't kill anyone, was arrested and put behind bars. Why is Lorraine walking around and he's not behind the bars? He that has killed someone. There could be some. I will not say much about it. Some people say I'm being biased, and all. I'm not being biased. It could be different. You get it? It could be different. Yeah. So just we all saw that Lorraine was also hurt at that moment. So he has to also go to hospital and all. In Fanny's case, when the incident happened, he wasn't hurt. He wasn't, so they will take him to the hospital, the police station. But aside that, the instances could be different. In the meantime, let me not bring out things that will cause people to be on my neck and challenge. Then go diss me and things. I'm very ready for you. So drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the whole thing. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe as well. Make sure you subscribe and tell people to subscribe to kojoab. Yeah. In the meantime, yeah. Shut up. So, multi-engineering and real estate has brought into Ghana easy to fix survey equipment. Easy to fix survey equipment. So this is a GPS survey equipment that they brought into system, and it is here in two types. And it's very affordable. Let me put it down. It's very affordable. But survey equipment, which is GPS, you should know the value of it. So contact 0540759019, 0540759019, 0540759019 for the survey equipment. So there are a lot of them that you will love. So Luxurian Trading and Logistics. Luxurian Trading and Logistics also deals in importation of all kind of electrical appliances and farming machines, farming equipment and accessories and all. Yeah, Luxurian Ventures deals in that. So anything you need concerning electrical appliances, farming machines and accessories and everything logistics, just get in touch with Luxurian Ventures. They deal in pre-orders as well. So there are things that you may need to pre-order. When they don't have it available here, it's available on pre-order. Just get in touch with them, pre-order. Very safe and no waka dudu. Yeah, very safe. I'm associated, so I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So contact Luxurious Ventures on 02411 63 473 02411 63 473. So contact Luxurious Ventures. Follow them on all social media handles at Luxurious Star Ventures. Luxurious Star Ventures on all social media handles. So that's Luxurious Trading and Logistics. Yeah. Anything you need, just contact them. Fertilizer, wherever. When you come to the electrical appliances, also washing machine, rice cooker, kettle and all, just contact Luxurious Star Ventures. Okay, so our next